That says it's rare.
All right.
No, he not. He ain't got no. He got something. Right?
First of all, let me get y'all healed. Meanwhile,
No,
let's
jeez.
try and recap wherever we left off all those many weeks ago, because I don't. It's been a minute. What did we do?
Oh shit! I know.
Killed the zombie ogre.
Is that the last thing?
I think that's the last thing we did was kill the zombie ogre.
We killed
You
the zombie
guys
big
defeated
guys,
a
and then
whole.
we got back to the tavern, and then that's where we are now.
You guys defeated a whole
Did we
amalgamation.
get told anything
Not
else?
forget that. What's his name?
I left a little early at the
Freaking-
end, so I didn't know.
I forgot. Yeah, we didn't get no money. Well, me and Johnny and Des didn't get any money.
Oh yeah, some of the people.
This man, because you split the money, he was like, "Fuck that, fuck those guys."
Hey, they
And then
almost,
split between you and split between
I had a hard day.
Anwar and who else? I forgot who. Sabriel, I think.
Hello.
Hello.
Or not Anwar. R1 Sadash.
Yes, arms. Dash. Of course. Yeah. Hey, you guys sound weird. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Watch him never come back.
He just never comes back.
Oh. All right. Need a drink. Last episode, I believe you guys woke up on the forest floor, went into a witch's den, talked to the witch. She gave you a little bit of information about an old owl well and some other stuff. What else did she tell you guys? Told you what she looked like and that she previously used to be a mage.
We did meet a witch, yeah. Or a person that used magic that was dead.
Mm-hmm. I believe promptly after that information, she told you where the castle was, which is just beyond her little house, that decrepit little house that just currently broke down after you guys slayed a bunch of zombies in it, and the Walking Dead just sort of combined at the very end, and then you guys slayed it all over again. Then headed back to the inn. I think that's about it.
Did we level up again, or was that before the? Was that? Didn't we level up again?
Should be level 4.
I could have sworn we leveled up again because you're just like,
Ah.
see, guys, you level up quick if you guys fight. Or is
Yeah.
was that just me
Yep.
thinking that?
Yep, that was out.
That might just be you.
Wait. What the
And
fuck?
then didn't we get our
Hold up.
ability?
That was that, but I don't know if you guys did that.
The big zombie.
I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you. I don't know.
I don't think we like adjusted our characters for new levels. Well, I adjusted mine. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Level 3.
You guys should be level 5.
5?
Level 5. I thought we were level 4.
That is
Level
higher
4. What level are you
Yeah,
I
at?
would have just accepted the 5. Honestly, I don't know what you had to speak up.
You guys are
Level-
4.
Yeah, we're level 4.
4.
Well, you had me fucked up for a second.
4. I was trying to pull up the other stuff, the notes and stuff like that. I might be in my danger, me only here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? No? I need some music.
Yeah,
Need
we
some
can. We
music.
can.
We do need music.
They always act like they can't hear me unless I put on some music. Fine. Oh.
Is this the opening to a Disney musical?
Mm-hmm.
It was a cold summer night.
Let it go.
The leaves
Let it
rustling in the
go.
distance.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys putting your
couple
level 4 stuff on right now?
I mean,
I'll
probably
say I'm
better
like,
beforehand.
yeah, real quick. What am I missing anything? I'm sure I'm missing anything.
Checking it right now. Good, good. Good, good. We'll do it like this since it's like 40 minutes quote unquote late. I mean, it's still fine. This is kind of why we start earlier in the first place anyway.
Oh, my shit's already in there, so I'm good.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna keep rolling since it's turn-based anyway. And if you hear something interesting, chime on in. Alright, that should be good. Be good.
Also, I'm good. I have everything. Yeah, it's all correct.
666.
Because we didn't change anything.
I guess
Yeah.
everybody that was eager to level up and put some stuff on, put it on. Eager.
How do I know if I hit level 4 already? I don't know if I've
You
adjusted
should
it.
be level 4.
No.
Every
we
time
be
y'all
level-
level up, the first thing y'all
all
should
you
do
need
from
to
this
know
point
is that
on,
you
you should
should be
change
level
the level at the top right of your character page. Like, change
Yeah, I'm
that
level
E.
1, so
This man.
You should be level 1.
I mean that's what it
You never
says.
changed it? Did you never change it?
No.
Changed it immediately. I just remembered that, like, I should probably be checking the skills and stuff y'all slap on there. Like, should be fine. As long as y'all are going off the 5e page and haven't switched classes or anything else other than what we already established, should be fine. Just a reminder, no multi-classing or no multi-classing yet. We'll see how it goes. And none of that bullshit stuff of insta-kill everything on the map with no side effects whatsoever. Yeah.
I did not add my level 4 stuff.
You talking to me?
So here's my question. When it says spells known, it was 3 at level at 3rd, but now it says 4. Does that mean I just add 1 more?
Mhm.
Or is it? I doubt it's like us adding 4 more. Obviously, that doesn't make sense. But I now know 4 spells instead of 3. Correct?
What did it say that you learned? What was the first part that you said? You learned what?
Well, it says it says spells known at the 4th level. It says 4 instead of 3 at the top. So I just gained 1 more spell. Correct?
Yeah, you should have to go back into your character sheet and like
Okay.
spells. I'm pretty sure.
So now I know 4 spells. Now here's my second question.
Mm-hmm.
It says 3 now instead of 2. So that means I can now know 3 first level spells now. Because it was
This
2
helps.
before.
This helps if you give me the link that you're looking at. Drop it in the bandanas chat or send it to me or whatever you want to do. You are level 4, you know 2 cantrips and 4 spells known. Slots per level is 3. how many spells do you have right now? Like normal spells, not cantrips? Let me see. Yeah, so you're gonna learn one more spell. And I think they're at the... Yeah, why?
Yes.
I need
Wait,
spell,
I'm double checking. Wait.
spell
What-
knowledge.
Wait, he's Eldritch Knight, yeah? Eldritch Knight, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. That's only from Eldritch. This is level 4, yeah? You can pick any spell, actually. I think any wizard spell at level 4.
How do you know that?
If you read the night.
I was about to ask
Huh?
you, how do you know what level of spells they know how to cast?
Oh, school of spell. So it usually says this in the wizard thing, yeah? So I'm
Yeah.
posting it real quick, hold on. I'm posting it here. And I'm posting it. Well, this is a double check, right?
It tells me
'Cause-
which one I can get it from because it's the School of Abjuration Evocation. It says at the top of
Yeah.
the page.
And I think it has to be it has to be first level since you're only first level spell slots. So only first level in that list.
Okay. I'm also I'm able to use 3 spell slots now instead of 2 now. That's the only thing that means, and I can learn 1 additional. I can know 4 spells total now instead of.
Yes.
Alright, I
What's
just
up,
wanted to
Drifter?
clarify that.
This program
Yeah.
is actually a browser. It's Astral Tabletop.
Yeah.
This is what we currently use to play D&D.
Does that help?
Some other good ones are like Roll20.
Yeah, I got what I needed to know.
Okay. Because I think after that, you guys are supposed to pick your 4 spells. I think it.
Cool thing about this is that there's stuff like weather effects. Rain, light. You can change it to nighttime or whatever else you want to do. You can quickly add some creatures and stuff so that setting up for stuff is not a pain at all. You can add dark corridors or whatever else you need to set the mood. Here's all the dice for all the players to just easily know what they're doing. And also this guy's character sheet, for example. You can assign their vision range and here's a quick rundown of all their stuff on their sheet. Nice and easy like. I like it. Very smooth. Okay. Y'all good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
I'm
just
good.
Alright. Let's quest. No, that's not my show. That was a cool D&D show that I watched before. Tanya was watching it with me. Let's see. So that lovely spirit that you guys met before, she did have the choice to be very upset spirit or very nice spirit, but you guys managed to work your way to her heart, and she was cool.
If we were like fucking elves can't use magic. No
Well,
wonder
I mean,
you're
if you
getting
guys were
shit.
anything like Fate, then yeah, that probably would have went sour.
We had
Because
to
he
deal
was
with
getting
zombies.
messed up. Yeah, her name was Agatha, just to refresh. You guys wake up fresh and renewed, full of health, and feeling even stronger now that you've slain down a amalgamation of a zombie corpse. Plural.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And
Holy
girl,
crap, this music's wild.
Taking down the castle.
I don't know if we're on storming a castle.
Yeah, she did tell you the castle that she used to work at as a mage there. She used to be a mage for that castle. Usually every kingdom has a couple of them that sort of serve under the king and follow their orders closely. This castle was not a large castle, like with a ruling population and stuff like that. It was just sort of a wealthy person's establishment, but they did have a little bit of power, so they had a few mages, few people under them. maybe a small garrison of knights, something like that. But yeah, what are we doing at the end?
Do we need to get food stuff? Because we got breakfast one time.
There's never a concern for food because it should
Yeah, I
only
guess
be a
we're gonna
concern
come
when
down
you
for breakfast.
y'all want some
Are we
breakfast?
still staying in the inn? I mean, are they letting us stay in the inn?
We either have paid for another night,
I suppose so. Yeah.
You
or it probably
this was
we
the
killed
last night that
the
you
week.
bargained for after your gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like we
Okay.
killed
So
Well, that's
from this
good.
point,
you guys cleared the forest. Good job.
From this point forward, we're good to go. I guess. I suppose
Whatever.
you know
The world is our oyster.
we can go to. I'd wait for everyone to get to breakfast, I suppose, and see if like what plans they have. If they want to make some more coin and
I
stuff.
feel like this
you know.
is scattered, so I'll ask individually.
Yeah.
What do you want to do,
Okay.
Erwan? What do you want
I
to do
would
today?
like
Woke
to-
up feeling fresh, feeling good.
I would like to get breakfast and try to find a place to gather everyone. You
You
know,
gonna make some breakfast, or you gonna go see what they're serving up?
I'm gonna get some food. I'm serving. What the fuck? I'm not a chef.
Oh, you
And
never
then
know.
after that, I think that'll be about it. And then after that, I'll be about it for a little bit.
I'll join
You better
R1
not.
getting some food.
Okay. What about you, Craig?
Try and find some food.
Food
Probably
too?
Gather at a table.
All right, Zeno, you up and ready for food too?
So I would like to take this chance to roll for a chance to add that zombie to my drawings. I didn't get a chance to do that.
Oh
Can you
yeah.
remember the zombies?
Sure.
He can
He
draw
he
extremely
remembered
well, but how
that
good
was
is
his first drawing. So I have no doubts in my mind he can remember yesterday. It happened yesterday. What did we have you roll before?
I felt it was something dumb like religion. I don't remember.
What did we have you roll? I doubt I put like performance or something on there, right? It was something else. Was it really religion?
That or history. It was something like something like that.
Which is very recent history.
Oh, yeah. It was religion, and I'm gonna write that on your thing. Alright, it's a religion check. Because it was like referring back to like Picasso and stuff like that, previous cultural paintings and stuff like that. Go for wait. Yeah.
I got a 15.
You got a 15. With near perfect representation, you scribble away and get the dimensions perfectly of a few small zombies and probably like 4 or 5 of them circling a very gluttonous, chunky, oversized monstrosity. It's a gross zombie. You jotted it down real good. Gross zombie. I feel like there was a name for it. Hang on. An ogre zombie. That's right. An ogre zombie. It had that classic like 7 strands of hair and red tinted eyes that also seemed dark at the same time, and just fat spewing out of weird places, like just very strange, very gross.
Very grotesque.
grotesque, to say the least. You guys convene at one of the larger tables at the inn, and you're getting nothing but smiles from all the people that service the inn, because you guys are pretty much regulars now, the way you guys are always back at base. And you guys are not only slaying a whole bandit camp and cleared up a little bit of crime in the city, but you've also cleared out the little bit outside the city by clearing out setting the ghost lady at peace, and the zombies, putting those to rest as well, in your own way, in your own lethal, deadly kind of way. Put them to rest. Let's see what they're serving you. Everybody roll me a 20.
Okay, we got
Eating
to
good.
start today.
Okay. Nice. That's... Yep.
Okay, I'm dead.
Bruh, I am not eating celery again, bruh.
Oh, just...
They had egg benedict and I was eating celery, bruh. We not running this back.
Me and R1 eating good today.
Pretty awkward to try and sell you some bull.
Erwan, you good? Okay, you good. So, there's a few lovely maids that felt like the chefs sent them out, especially because they figured that you guys would love the company of some very nicely dressed, beautiful females. So a few, probably like 4 maids. I'll say 4 maids. 4 maids come out. 3 of them are beautiful. One is just like a, it's like a 7, Everybody else is a 10. And, Omir, you get served, let's see. So you get a French sort of spicy breakfast meant for waking you up and getting you ready for your day with a roaring start. It's got like chili peppers, eggs, potatoes, and the potatoes are cooked in sort of like a hash brown sort of thing, all nicely wrapped into somewhat omelet kind of state. And a beautiful brunette, light-skinned girl just serves that up to you with a smile and winks at you.
Thank you, fine lady. Alas, how much to enjoy my meal now. I start like just digging into it. Pay her no mind.
She says, of course,
Totally
if you need anything else, just ask. And then winks again. Heads back to the kitchen. Zeno, that 7 walks up to you and she has one of those big trays and it has like the lid over it, and she takes off the lid and you find a hay bale, just a big stack of hay, and she says, voila, this is for you. And she does this wink, but it's like one of those like clearly you didn't practice winking and you don't know how to do it winks.
Cataracts are showing.
She's like, I figured you're, a cow, and cows like hay, so I give you this. Please
So I
enjoy.
get hay and disrespected.
I'm dead.
I just leave the food where it's I just won't eat. I'll start again.
She says, what's wrong? Are you not gonna enjoy your meal?
Don't respond.
She says, sir, and she like just butts into your face. She just sort of leans into your face And
Stand
just
outside
wait.
the bar. Just stand outside the bar at the front door.
Oh, bitch. She's just a bitch. It just
Oh.
goes back. It goes back to her table. Craig,
Oh, yeah, this
they
was
Try not to beat up civilians.
they
he just stands outside starting a fireball, bro.
Listen, Craig, they whip up with the leftovers from what they were making Omir's beautiful dish with. So you get a nice plate of eggs and some hash browns on the side. Nothing wrong, just looks very, mundane, ordinary, even.
It doesn't look like a meal. It looks like put together.
No, it looks like it looks like a, when you go to a low star hotel, and it's just not the best, but it's edible. You got one of those. Like, I don't know who in their right mind makes eggs and doesn't put seasoning on it like a degenerate, but yeah.
Is there seasoning on these?
No.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, that's what you got. But it's edible, so yeah.
Yeah. It is.
But it's also served by a 10, and she gives you a wink and a little giggle too. Very happy that you guys have cleaned up this town for the better.
Head back to the table. My party.
Sick. And last but not least, Erwan Zidash. He is deafened. Okay. Well. Fuck it. He had the same thing as Ken. Y'all eating good.
Just finishing up my meal. Smashed it completely, real
Any table talk y'all wanted to have?
plate. You said what?
Any table talk y'all want to have? Talk about future strategies, maybe?
Like a proper guild name.
Like a guild name,
Yeah.
indeed.
You coming back inside, Johnny? You coming back inside?
I mean, if y'all about to do table talk, I'll gladly come back inside.
Blow off some steam. Blow off some
I like
steam.
finish like the rest of my some probably got some what drink did I get with that meal?
Get a drink.
None. It's a
You're
self-serve.
lucky to have water.
Okay, well,
It's a self-serve, but they also have a pitcher of water at the table.
okay. I pour myself a pitcher of water, and I start drinking it, and I start asking, so where should we go from here? What do you think's the next best move? Now we cleared out that.
Outside the tavern.
What you said?
Walk outside the tavern.
Well, obviously, obviously, I meant from what the information we got from Agatha.
We've heard about a castle. We could look at it and then decide what to do from there.
Sounds good to me. What do you think, R1?
He's deafened.
Arwan's-
Yeah. I guess we could go straight to the castle, or if we need anything from the city, we could pick that up now before we head out.
There's a dead alchemist. So I'm gonna get-
I want to go buy potions or something. I feel like that's gonna become a necessity.
Is there
Yeah.
a potion maker? We could buy some healing potions. That'd
Yeah.
be nice.
That's the right thinking. Maybe some because if we go into combat and our healing is kind of low, I don't want to be held responsible. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Arwan.
Thanks, R1. You always give reasonable advice.
Buy this man Arwan a bulletproof vest.
Honestly, good one, Zeno.
It's a good one, Zeno. What's a bullet? What's a bullet?
I'll say that man took a blunderbuss to the face.
Hey man,
And he's still
sometimes
super handsome.
it's true.
The blunt that Bush made just made
That
him more
man.
handsome.
But a handsome Squidward
Like
face ass.
Squidward's
Yeah, like Squidward.
getting more handsome.
It's like, oh no, he's hot.
I'm so hot.
All right, let's. I
Alright.
finished my food.
Three
My
of you,
stomach's fat.
three of you,
Yep.
happy and healthy. Johnny's more just healthy and hungry. I guess. You wanna go find something to eat, or you wanna just keep on going?
I'll be fine.
All right, let's just keep going.
He skulked off somewhere and actually ate the hay.
He ate the hay.
All right, let's get going to get some potions. Why don't we? Don't know what we
Do
want.
we know about the potion sword? Or can we perception roll if we don't? We know at least a little bit about this town. We know about painters, about tailors.
You can, instead of trying to get celestial knowledge, you can ask the innkeeper because she probably know.
I am keeper. You know if
That
there's
was
a place
good.
that sells potions to rejuvenate and heal you anywhere around here.
What do you mean potions?
Bottles of liquid that make you feel real good on the inside and the outside.
I don't think we have any of those here, sir. I'm sorry.
That's a shame.
If you'd like, there is a well, if you could lean in. There's a
I'll just crouch down a little bit since I'm quite tall.
there are a few ladies that love to show you a good time if you go to the east.
To the east of town.
Is that what
Not
you
no
were
type of potion, lady.
is that what you're looking for?
Not exactly.
Oh, excuse me. But is there more you could possibly tell me so that it may be of service?
A potion for
I'm only familiar of them by name of health potion. Make you feel healthy. When you're
Oh,
doing a lot of fighting.
Ah,
doing-
yes. Potion. The thing is that potions are very hard to come by unless you have a mage or a cleric or something of that nature here. And the closest we had was a alchemist if you went down south, but
yeah,
he's
I
been
remember
missing for quite a while, and we're starting to
yeah.
suspect that he has been come to an untimely demise. I'm sorry.
I don't think you'll be seeing him soon.
But surely you could possibly yourselves as capable adventurers, maybe you could find what you need by seeing if there's anything you could craft together in the
That's
alchemist
a good
shop.
idea. I might just try that. Thank you.
Of course. Was there anything else I could help you all with?
No, thank you for the rooms and thank you for everything.
Of course. It would be our pleasure. And if you need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask.
Back over to my party. Hey guys, you want to try and make some potions at that alchemist shop? Since no one's using it lately.
I mean,
Since she said we can't buy any. We would maybe be able to buy some from him. Maybe we could see if he's got any on his shelves still. Or
why not?
attempt to make some.
Couldn't hurt.
Way.
Couldn't hurt to do
Great
so.
idea to head over there.
Would not hurt to do so, I suppose. Let's just go see. What do you think, Zeno?
What do I think?
Going to the alchemist shop to make our own
What do I
potions.
think?
I don't think I'm good at alchemy. I mean, to be honest, I don't even want to take the chance the way I've been rolling. I just
What
want
do
to
you
buy the
mean,
potions. I have money.
rolling, Zeno? The alchemist is not here right now. We have no choice.
He got stabbed.
We
How
make our
about we go
potions
to the store?
and we leave our money. That is the store, but the store owner's not here.
Leave our money. Who's gonna take it? The corpse?
He
I'm
got
just saying, if
stabbed.
Yes,
Okay.
the corpse.
Oh, that's the one who died.
That's the
Still
corpse.
Yeah.
terrorist.
You leave your money. Be my guest. I'm
So you decide to steal?
I mean, I'm not a thief. I'm a knight
I'm
first.
putting
Remember
it to a better use.
That's his stealing.
This is recycling.
Correct. That's his stealing. You are taking. No
that. I mean,
right.
at best we can make
From
the
the
stuff
asset.
and then relieve the money at the city hall or something, and just let them know. Out of the family, they can hand it off to the family or something. But
If you don't want to leave the money, be my guest. I'll leave my money.
well, I mean, I probably wouldn't leave it like I said on the counter because someone could just come in and take it. So
Yes.
that's why I said like to the city or something.
All right, let's just go.
Donate it to the city.
By the way,
Let's just
it'll
go.
help if you guys all
that.
open up.
Just leaving money unattended.
It'll help if you guys open up the stream. Just a side note.
Already got it open.
My immersion. Who was that? Let me stop.
Bruh, that section between the clouds and the gods. That's me.
Yeah, look it up. and it's-
Mac just smiling. Sun rays
I'm
looking
getting
down.
an ad for PlayStation.
Open the stream.
Hashtag.
I looked
As
up
they
to the
sponsored by
clouds and I
Twitch.
just see-
The
I see
gods
Ratchet
have
and Clank
spoken.
going crazy.
The gods have spoken. Yes. Show open the stream right now.
Oh, you're
All right. So-
But yeah, where y'all head? We head to the
We're gonna
alchemy
head to the
shop.
alchemy shop.
Alchemy shop first.
Yep.
Alchemy
Castle
shop.
second.
Okay, y'all doing that now, or are we going other grocery shopping
we're
or
headed to
clothes
the
shopping?
alchemy shop right now.
All right, cool.
I mean, unless we can get weapons and armor or something, but I figure we just get those from like looting and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
You
get anything.
can, but the chances of it being of a higher caliber in this place seems somewhat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It'd
just
be
it's
like,
just
it'd be like if you lost your weapon, maybe
Yeah.
you could get a new one.
so we probably have
Other
better
than
stuff.
that,
Notice.
so,
If you gave them detailed instructions on how to make something, that's different.
Oh, we run into a
I feel like
blacksmith,
it's
then
armor.
yeah, I guess we can request that stuff.
Sure. If you go
Content.
find one in the city, you can. Just like Omir got his fancy suit tailored.
That's clothes. That's like armor.
Well,
That's
yeah,
different.
yeah, there's a
but
tailor. Is there a
as
blacksmith?
long as the people are skilled enough, you can talk to them and they'll try and figure out how to make it, sort of thing. You know. Or like,
Understandable.
you know, if you're literally gonna say something like if you can make like spikes here and here so that way when they hit me they'll hit the spikes type stuff, like I mean that's all feasible.
Can I do that?
But
Like if I ask a person to
mhm,
make me gauntlets
mhm,
that have spikes on the knuckles,
mhm.
can I get unarmed attack bonuses plus spike gauntlet bonuses? Or is that extremely illegal?
Ow.
No, it is all legal as long as the damage numbers look right. I'd be toning it down depending on how
Oh,
intense it
feel
is. Like if it's like some spikes, I'll probably say like I don't want to say D4 because that's a whole lot of damage. But I'll say like maybe I'll say 1 or 2 damage like added on. Type stuff. Now if you had like I mean like if you made something obscure like some blade sticking out of it for whatever reason, I don't know. if you fashioned it to where like it extends and there's a blade on the inside, I'm talking Assassin's Creed, like Fate stuff, is what it is. Just strong.
I think,
But yes,
being
it's
a
all
monk,
possible.
I think I'd prefer, just going straight naked hand, like pulling out a weapon, even a bear, or even like a one that's just
He
on
said,
my hand.
I need you to make this, and it looks like brass knuckles.
Wait, so I can request a weapon to be made then?
If
I
you
need
tell
you
them
to
how to make it, because anything
of
that's
my
sort of the
hand.
simple sword
it's
is sort of out of their realm of expertise.
I mean,
Like
sword's
sword,
kind of.
great, no swords, like great sword and stuff like that is like the simple stuff they make.
Okay, so I can't get like a special type of great sword.
No.
If you want some like magic infused type stuff, absolutely not, because
Well,
they're
not
alchemists and they
magic,
don't have
more
it.
like
When I say
special.
no.
But like,
It-
obviously,
anything
magic
special
implies-
you want, you have to tell them the description of how it's made, and that's on the bullshit of
Do I
the
know the
bullshit.
description of how to make a
Two-handed
pearl
great-
power? Huh?
Huh?
No, it's not.
I don't know what a pearl of
Well,
power
well,
is. That sounds intense
Well,
and sounds magical.
I mean,
It's okay, don't worry
I'm
about
trying to request an item, a sword specifically, by the name of the Odachi.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you DM me, sure. If it's supposed to be a
got you, I'll
secret,
work on
DM
it.
me.
Bet.
Fairly
I'm doing
certain
it right now.
you should.
Yeah. I will. if it's feasible, I'll say that you like written this stuff down on a note and then you gave it to the blacksmith, and then see where it goes from there.
Mind you,
It is highly likely that
magic
it will
item.
still be a roll to see on my side to
It's a
see
magic
if the guy's capable of doing it.
yeah, I got it.
The main like hindrance to you guys getting what you want will probably be if they have it. Number one, if they have the stuff to make what you need, and number two, if they're skilled enough to do it.
I just want to see if we can get some potions. I'm ready.
Yeah.
To leave.
Yeah, for sure.
So if people want to go around like tailors and maybe even a blacksmith if there happens to be one.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
Gotta
I
see
would
what's
like to, if I can, head out towards the alchemist. Would anybody else like to come with me?
I suppose, yeah. I mean, if I'm
Uh,
looking at.
and why this tells me nothing about how it's made.
Oh, how it's made? Nah, it's just a pearl bud. That's the effect of the spell. How it's made, I can show you. Hold on. I need to
I
write
mean,
a book.
If
So,
it's just a pearl, then I mean you're just walking into wherever you try and find a pearl, and
I guess.
hope that they
Wait.
have
Oh,
it.
wait. How about the dead alchemist shop? Does he still have wares? I guess no wares. Yeah.
We're
I
about
suppose
to
not.
go
Like
over
alchemist
there.
fire or any potions of healing.
It's
We're
about
on our
Suppose
way.
not.
We're on our way to there to see what's up.
Okay, never mind then. I'll stay quiet.
Let's head there now. We'll head there now,
No,
and then
let's wait for
we'll-
everyone else, and I'll go. Yeah.
No, we're
If it's
heading.
on the way,
We're
it's on the
heading.
way.
This is what we're gonna do. We're heading to
Yeah.
the alchemist shop, and we're gonna see what's happening there, and then we'll double
Okay.
back for, or you guys can split off into wherever you needed to go, and then we'll head out to wherever you guys want to go. I'm assuming the castle. Castle.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to see what's going on at it.
All right. So your party rolls into the alchemist shop, and oh, that's yikes. So you walk
What
into
do you
the
mean,
alchemist site, and as you open the door, you notice that it seems a lot less populated and a lot more ransacked, as if there was no one on guard here and no one to tell them not to steal
Exactly
things.
what I expected.
So Yeah, this place is kind of looted, and finding something in here would be pretty tough. But hey, if you know how to scavenge better, aka survival stuff, if you know how to do that better than what these hooligans did,
I'd like to roll a survival to see
Maybe.
if either A, there is a potion that someone missed, or B, if I could find items that I would believe are the ingredients of a potion so I could create my own.
you know what I think of when I see this, Johnny? I think
What?
of like Nightmare's great sword, like from Soul Calibur.
Maybe.
Is it that?
No, it's from the same place where whatchamacallit. I got my picture.
I don't know where you got the picture. But alright. But is it
Uncultured
like
swine.
that? Is it like that?
Yes.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna say okay for now, and you'll see what happens with the blacksmith. If you bring that to him. Yeah.
Can't chime in, bruh. Explain this.
Explain what? His sword? Your sword?
You can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this. You can explain this later, like when we get to there, if you go there.
If
But right now, you guys are walking into this looted shop. What we doing?
I said I'd like to roll survival to see if either there is potions left over.
Yeah, see what's left over,
or
you know?
if
Or at
there
least be
are
able to find
items
something for his
left
family.
over that
Yeah.
could possibly be used to create a potion.
Those are two different things. But roll
Survival, right?
survival.
Or-
Roll
I guess
survival
you try
first to
first.
see if you found anything that just plainly looks of value. Yeah, as to be expected. It looks like not.
I mean,
My
is it
head
okay if
was
I help
too
him to
high,
give
I
him
almost
advantage? Or no? Probably not, I guess.
Give him an advantage? What?
Yeah, the help action, helping him. Sort of help him, you know, look for stuff. He gets, if you
You
want
can
to.
roll your
I don't know,
own
sorry, too late.
survival and look around as well.
Okay.
Can I roll again
That-
to try and
that's true.
create a potion?
Well, I don't work.
Look around. Scavenge.
Alright. So,
Can I roll again to try and create?
Erwan, can I do one thing at a time, bro?
oh, I'm sorry.
You want me to do one? One. You had your roll. You blew it. You ain't find squat.
I didn't find any bottles.
You didn't find squat. Nothing pre-made is what you found. You didn't find anything that looks like it's ripped and ready to go because this place is already ransacked. Erwan, however, you chose to look more towards the side that has the dead guy behind the counter. And that guy looks like he has a small, like, bluish vial that when consumed, it gives you another cast of one of those spells that you cast. It's like a mana potion. If that makes sense. I'm trying to word it in the way that you can, one of those spells that you can only cast once per day, you can probably drink that and cast it again.
Wait, you mean, oh, so like an extra spell slot, I guess?
Yep, if you drink the potion.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
not
makes
not
sense.
permanent.
Cool, cool,
It's a temporary thing. Just clarifying.
I
What's it
understand.
Yeah.
That's fine.
666.
It's pretty much what the item does. Just to let you know. Except it's just, yeah.
I just want to make sure because there was a thing that I gave out that let somebody cast rats, and I feel like that was you.
That was me, yeah.
You can
Rats
cast
were weird. I'm
rats.
not gonna lie. I didn't get to. I actually gave the rats to the wizard because I thought it would help her. Cause utility and stuff, but yeah, it's okay.
So yeah. What did you say? You gave that to Save?
Well, I was gonna let her know, so if she wanted it, she can have it. But I don't know if Save is.
That was consumed when you used it.
Okay.
when you
Oh,
read
got it. Never mind.
This is one of those like you open a book and now you've absorbed the spell after reading it. It's one of
Ah,
those.
so like as if I learned the spell. Got it. Okay.
Mhm,
Yes,
mhm.
sure.
Give me all.
Yeah. So you found that little potion. Who's next? Amir. What you wanna do?
Yes. Do I get the chance to look around too, or is it like one of those things where like everybody already looked and
No,
you try to
I'm
stack
letting you
on
look.
stuff?
I'm letting you
Okay.
look.
I'm gonna look around, maybe see some if I could see some health potions by chance.
Roll same survival.
I ain't seeing shit.
Exactly. Zeno?
This man's Byakugan is tired.
Zeno, what are you doing?
Guess I'm gonna roll too, but I mean, I already know my luck.
You might roll a 1 because you're sad as hell. Oh, watch me roll 1 higher than me.
Oh, gross.
The irony.
Also nothing.
Yeah, crazy. Who would have thought?
Also nothing.
Hey,
Like all
get
my
the
rolls are rigged to be lower than 10, like for the last 6 games. Like
Get all the bad rolls out, bro.
So investigation to see if you can well,
it's because I couldn't eat.
really.
I didn't eat breakfast today. I'm tired, bro.
Yeah, right. When do you ever eat breakfast?
To be honest, last time I was on a good roll, bro, I think I had some good food, bro. I must be malnourished.
Alright.
Give me a second. Let's see. So, what you're gonna do, since you're looking to craft some craft stuff, go ahead and roll me medicine.
Is that a roll?
Yeah, it is a roll.
Definitely a roll, yeah.
My fault. I was yawning like in the middle of that. Bruh, I don't even feel like I want to roll that. That's everything's negative on wisdom. Everything.
Record. All right, sick.
And crazy, bro. I found
Xeno-
poison. It's all right.
Zeno, yeah, don't even worry about it, please. Because if you do, it might not turn out well. Craig?
All right, we're
you,
gonna have to figure out something about food later here.
Craig, you see him, you find what seems to be like herbs that might help, but you don't really know. But you pocket those herbs. That's what you got, Craig. Craig. Anybody else? Omir?
We're rolling medicine.
Medicine, if you are looking for parts to try and do some alchemy.
Do you smoke the herbs? Is that how you use them?
I am an alchemist in my past life.
It's true. It's true. Your years of experience on the road and traveling so often has led you to some very keen survival instincts and putting 2 and 2 together to try and get yourself to where you need to be, also known as getting yourself in some better health. You find like, cause you were going to check out where, what's his name? Who found it? I think it was, yeah. You go where Erwan was, behind the counter, where the dead man is, and you see a few cabinets, and you go ahead and look through those, and you find some already crushed herbs and I guess it's like minerals, but they're very, very finely crushed, kind of like salt type stuff, salt and pepper and stuff. So they've been crushed very finely to where you can probably mix them yourselves, and it'll probably get you something good.
All right.
Okay, can I start stealing them?
You gonna start?
Yep.
Go for it. So,
Where is he mixing with?
before I just make up some bullshit, Anwar, is there anything I should do for real?
as in.
Is there a legitimate way to do this before I bullshit this?
No, like there's a
What is
legitimate
this?
like okay, so if you want, there's tools and proficiencies, right?
Yeah.
So like you know how rogues can have proficiencies in like medicine tools and that kind of stuff. Like you can have tool proficiencies with alchemical tools to help make potions. That's one way to do
aware
it.
of that part. But was
Okay.
there anything else? Like maybe the process or something like that?
I mean, not really. It's just based on you, man. It's like it's just how you want to do it, you know. The way
Bullshit
how
it
I
is.
do is like this. Yeah,
Same.
bullshit it is to do it. Yeah,
It's all you, bro.
yeah.
Whatever you
All
want.
right. It says right here in my book of bullshit that you take both of those, or rather all the ingredients, because this will go for future stuff that you try and makeshift yourself, and just like experiment with it, mix a little bit here and there, and try and figure out what's the best. But you're rolling at a disadvantage when you don't know what you're doing at all, when it comes to something that's somewhat sensitive to your health.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Advantage.
So
Yeah. So.
so roll me 3. Yeah, roll me 3 medicines, and I'll take the average and see where that takes you.
All right.
Do you want advantage so people can help you with that, or because you know if you fuck yourself over, I don't want you
I'll
to
take
die.
some. I'll take some help.
So make me a big combined effort. I'm not proficient in medicine, but you know.
If you're not proficient, then you're back to square one, because none of you know what you're doing unless you just so happen to be
I don't think 0
alchemist.
plus 0 equals 1.
It really does not. I promise you that. So you whisk away and mix and mash and spit in it a little bit. I don't know. You don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And you just sort of get this fine-tuned paste that didn't really come out to be the liquid that you know to be a potion is. Instead, you got this weird-looking paste.
Aha!
Yep. Do you put it between your gums?
That's the paste. You now have a bowl of paste.
All right. All right. So this is all. I mean, where's the? This is my potion, pretty much.
I don't know.
That ain't a potion.
I don't know. You don't know for sure because you know it don't look like a potion.
I've created paste. It is up to you what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall hold on to it.
It seems like something may have gone wrong in the process here.
Yeah, I just had to hold on to it.
Hold on to it and force feed it to an enemy.
You can hold on to
That's
it. You can
exactly
try
what I'm
and.
gonna do.
Oh my. You can hold on to it. You can try and
You need
salvage
to
it.
be hurt and offer them the mysterious paste.
You can try and go at it again if you want to.
I'll try one more time.
All right. Roll another 3. Okay. Okay. So, you create a similar paste, except this time it seems a little bit more liquefied and a lot closer to what you want it to look like. It looks just good enough to probably make you feel better.
What do you
I'll pocket this one and I'll keep the other one.
It's a lot likely.
I'll pocket this one, I'll keep the other one.
You also ran out of materials. Unless Somebody with a pocket full of herbs wants to try.
Yeah, I'd like to try and create something.
There's only enough to try once because he used the other 2 turns of trying.
But I really want to try and smoke the herbs.
Hey man, if you don't want to use them for the healing potions and you want to smoke them instead, you can try and farm something to smoke. Like, I want you to know that smoking grass, like literal grass, does not feel as good as you think it does.
I am aware. If it ain't real smoke, you don't want it. Yeah, I'll see him. I'll see him touring around making some stuff. He's like, "Shucks, made a paste. Oh hell yeah, I made something that looks all right." Be like, "Ooh, let me try that." I got some herbs right here and try some stuff.
So, Omir, do you assist him in making this?
I will.
Man, you just made some stuff. How you do that? I want to do it.
I'll assist him. Yeah. I shall help him with the herbs and show him the way. He said persuasion.
Sick. So, you know, gonna get 1 medicine from both of you. Two from Omir though, because you have 2 parts and he has the last part of the medicine. You got 119 already, Omir. Roll me 1 more.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling out. Okay.
All right. You get the exact, like, almost liquid that Omir made. Seems like it somewhat would help you in feeling gooder.
Meanwhile, I'm grinding rocks in a mortar and pestle over here.
You have not. You didn't find anything? Yeah, you didn't find anything, and you didn't find anything to mix with, because you had a 7 for survival and a 3 for medicine. You didn't find squat. This place has been raided from what it looks like completely now, and all this stuff is just trash and broken stuff from people raiding and not knowing what they're doing.
This is why I wanted to buy this shit, bro.
It wasn't available to buy. Dude's dead. He can't sell you what he hasn't made. He definitely did not make a recipe.
If anything, we should be charging ourselves
for stealing.
I'm gonna leave.
There's a little bit of stealing happening.
I'm gonna get 20 bronze on the table.
Technically, you're not stealing from anyone though, since guy's dead. Yeah.
This guy left bronze on the table.
It's tough. What's next on the agenda here, Zeno?
I mean, I would like to put in that request for that weapon.
All right, you recall that there was a blacksmith when you were heading back from your art classes that was just off the path up this way. You go there, right?
Now, before I do this, let me ask a question, because I assume that I'm going to be paying for this weapon and description and whatnot. Is there anything going to be different about it? Like, is it going to change? Is it going to be the same D8 as a great sword, or like the D whatever is a great sword, whatever it is?
No. Your great sword now is like a D6, right?
I don't know.
I believe it's like a
great swords hit for D10s or something.
Great swords like D8s or something.
I don't have my.
Let me just open the great sword on my fighter. Hold on.
Great sword. Oh, it says 2Ds.
A what you call it? A greatsword is 2d6 of slashing damage.
Is that what it is?
That's what it says, yeah.
Crazy. I feel like I've only been hitting for one this whole time.
Correct, because you have been. These are important notes that we should put on our page. Yeah. But
I feel like this shit should be hitting harder here.
Yeah. You go ahead and we'll make this request and we'll just say that this one does the 2d6. That makes sense. We're just gonna keep this rolling smoothly.
I know I did the same thing. I've been only hitting for one floor rolls instead of 2 hits.
I mean, if I'm going to be paying for a new weapon, there's no point in doing that if it's going to be the same damage.
I mean, you look fly, feel good. It's not the same damage, obviously. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be the actual 2d6.
Well, I'm saying that's what I should have had from the jump. So I'm just
It
being
is,
robbed
yeah.
here. So that's not gonna fly.
All right.
So what we doing here?
I'm gonna leave it at 2d6 because that's 12 damage, maximum like 12 damage, plus your modifiers, and plus any
Okay.
additional bullshittery if I include it.
I'm
like
asking is if I make a new weapon, will it change or will it be the
Say you're gonna
same?
do some real cool shit. Maybe you're gonna do some real cool damage.
I don't know why you keep saying is it gonna be the same or not. I'm saying it's gonna be 2d6. It's gonna be 2d6.
And I'm
if
telling
make it a
you that's
greatsword.
what the original greatsword is. So there's no point in me making that because that's what I should have already
Right,
had.
unless you want it to
Doesn't
be
matter what the original
fancy.
is. DM says it's 2d6. It's 2d6.
That's not the point.
It's going
Like you
it's
said,
going to be 2d6, Johnny. 2d6.
So it's going to be the same. Then I won't be making a new weapon. That's
Right.
simple. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just wasting money at that point.
Yes. I don't know. You already know how to drip work. You already know.
I'm just being very straightforward. I'm not going to pay for something like if I'm getting what I already should have had. It doesn't make sense. Not at all. Like
I'll let you in on the price. 50 GP.
makes no difference. Makes no difference.
I don't
50
think we got
gold.
50 combined.
50 gold.
I'll pay you all back later. Can I
Hey,
get
it's
all-
a lot of material if you
It's
want
like
a
playing
quality
50
weapon.
gold for a name. Like that's dumb.
Regardless, hopefully you mark that you actually do 2d6 of that damage. So what? What do you want to do now? Since you don't want to go to the blacksmith.
Go back to everybody else's, of course. That's the end of that.
You didn't leave. Anybody else want to go anywhere else?
Nope, I'm ready.
Erwan? Erwan? Because it's about to be adventure time. Y'all gonna hit the road. Ain't no chances for buying or making more stuff. He's muted because he has company, I think.
I do that whenever my phone works.
He's leaving. Will he come back and declare his intent? No one knows. He's back.
Declare your intent. Fuck.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
You're quiet. And you kind of sound like you're talking through a radio. But I do hear.
Sorry, Hydra's bot is really loud. There we go.
Your mic sounds like you're on your
mobile.
mobile device. I don't know if you know that.
I am.
All right.
I am.
Declare your
Assault.
intent.
Alright. I want to follow everyone else. I think it's a good time to head out, I suppose, yeah? Head out to the castle? Right?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yep. I mean,
Your
I don't think there's
adventuring
anything
party
else that we all
ignoring
need
you.
to. Huh? I mean, if we can start making way, that's the plan.
Yeah,
If stuff happens on the way, it happens on the way.
I would like to go to the castle at this point. I don't know who I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Let's head to the
I think I'm waiting on
castle.
DM at this point.
To the castle. Make sure you all have your chances to talk to each other.
Hey guys, castle?
I think it might be best if we head over there. Yes.
All right, yeah, castle. All right, sweet.
Makes sense.
Where'd it go?
I already had the task. Castle.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I thought I uploaded the map. Apparently I edited it, but didn't actually upload it. So let me drop that in real quick. It is ready to go though. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Your world awaits. What has happened? Let me make sure I actually size this right, because apparently I'm just prone to making very tiny maps. Alright, save, and let's move our crew. Let's see. Alright, you guys set sail. Your party groups up, gathers everything you need from the alchemist shop and from your pockets, your adventuring gear. As you guys head into, you head back into the forest, the same way that had the, you pass by the broken traps that you guys set off and where the battle against the undead took place. And you pass, smooth past that section just to find, this. Here. Man, this is a big roster. Big roster of people. Dino and Omir. Right.
What's up?
I was grouping up your people. Yeah. You guys had passed through that dark and still, like, vine-filled and tree and moss-filled forest. And towards the end of it, it just sort of brightens back up and enters into a normal sunshiny day. Can I add more sunshine? Because we got the effects, and I just want to use them to be extra.
Get God rays in here.
Oh, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Enable dynamic lighting. Right? No?
Now I can see my view range instead of being tired.
That's wild. Let's not do that. I want the light.
Hey, look, it's
I want the lid. The lid. The lid!
God rays.
There! We're
It's
here!
So holy!
We're here. We arrive in the ruins of Thunder Tree. All these people in the way. Yeah. You guys arrive in the ruins of Thunder Tree. It seems like there is a castle off in the northeast distance, and you guys are seeing nothing but tall trees and overgrown buildings, sort of like The Last of Us. It's just like vines overtaking all of the stone, like houses and maybe a few shops in the area. Definitely what seems to be a castle in the back, and the pathway is sort of just dirt covered, but it looks like it hasn't been traveled on for a minute.
Interesting.
I guess if this is okay, I'll cast detect magic, and I'll
Sure.
be like, see if there's any magic within the 30 feet radius
Sure.
using my Eldritch Invocation. So nice. I guess I'll just keep an eye if there's anything magical within 30 feet range.
Are you
next 10
casting
minutes
that
or so.
now?
Yeah, I guess if there's anything magical, like, in the building.
I mean, not that you can tell. So
Not
far.
that, no. Okay. I guess if I see anything within the next 10 minutes, I'll let you know. Let me know.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys arrive here. What do you guys do? Craig.
Well, I guess just walking down the street until I find something that requires attention.
All right.
Not like trying to make myself known, not trying to be loud or nothing, just taking a real good look around at whatever's.
You look around, and as you look around, you see a low ridge, and you spy the crumbling ruins of a old watchtower, and it's just standing amidst the rugged hills. And the place is so old that only mounds of rubbles are enclosing it, and enclosing what seems to be a courtyard. It's directly adjacent to a broken stump of an old tower and a colorful tent that has been set up in the middle of a courtyard, but no one is in sight.
I don't want to get too far ahead of my party.
It's true.
I'd like to continue on.
It's true.
As long as
Omir.
I'm backed up with my party.
Yep. So is there any possible footprints prior or anything at all like that?
Only Craig's big stone feet that just paved the way.
So it's abandoned for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Decided to. I'll also. Okay. I'll probably just follow Craig's big footprints to find him.
You do
and
that.
I will stick by him. I'll give a. Can I get like a look or like a general perception of the area for the most part? Like anything that stands out aside from, that's abandoned.
You
ruined.
You do as he did, but in a more childlike manner. You hopscotch your way through his footprints that he already paved into the dirt, and you spot the same thing he did. Just a watchtower, and what seems like these buildings used to be occupied, but hasn't been for a hot minute.
All right. Shoot. Can I go inspect the watchtower then? Walk over to it. Is there like a door on it, or it's kind of just open?
Nope. I have sort of dropped the whole dynamic lighting thing and the doors because People just be people. So
Okay.
we're just gonna leave that
Well,
for a minute.
go inside. I peek my head inside, like the door on like the base floor to see if there's like anything that may catch my eye.
You know what you roll?
Is it
Perception.
investigation?
Perception.
Okay.
Investigation when you're looking for some specific. 14. So you cruise on in. The door was not locked. In fact, it was so rusty it kind of just broke as you opened it, and you headed on inside. The occupants of the tower definitely long gone.
Okay.
It seems like the crates have been opened. Perhaps like all of them were kind of open and empty. So maybe there was like a rush or something happened and they just sort of took everything out of here but left the crates themselves. There is also an upstairs. Would you like to go see?
Yeah, I would like to go upstairs.
All right. Zeno.
Yes.
We'll be coming back to you, by the way, Amir. What you want to do?
Okay.
I mean, I guess follow up to the same area they're all in, and you say it's just a watchtower, and what else?
Watchtower, a bunch of broken down buildings, a big courtyard.
Can I roll a perception check well, or it'll be an investigation. I want to kind of like look around at all the buildings because I assume like we're still being watched and chased by people. So
You looking for them? Looking for them spies?
correct.
All right. You investigate, see if you can find you some spy tracks. What do you see, Inspector Gadget? You see fuck all, nothing, nada.
Not surprised. Well, I guess that's it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you started to stop around where Craig's standing, looking around and seeing all these broken buildings and stuff, pondering what happened. Erwan, what's up?
Is there any way I can check out this building? Right, this building's been checked.
Which one? Double click it.
This one to
Has not been checked.
west of us.
You wanna check
If
it out?
anything, is there any way I can? Okay, is there any way I can like go take a peek through it?
Wait, you said look
you trying to
directly
do?
into it? Perhaps like a window or something like
Yeah.
that? Perception, let's find
I
out.
mean, if there is, yeah. Should I roll perception or?
Perception, yeah, let's find out.
Roll windows. That's a stat.
I will roll. I can now roll some fucking windows, guys. Alan. Come on now.
You want me to roll?
No, I'm rolling it. It's just a little slow. I don't know.
What's wrong
Oh
with
no,
me
is it
rolling?
the wrong scroll?
Why can't
No,
I
no.
roll?
Oh well then.
I got all these dice.
Shit. I want to roll it. Well, it's okay. I got 3. Actually, yeah. No, I want you to roll it. Fuck.
You want me to roll it? Oh, crazy. I'm gonna roll
Yeah, you roll it.
I wanna roll it.
Yeah, you roll it. I had 0 to it. I had 0, so go for it.
Crazy. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that's crazy. You got a 16. Wild.
Nice.
I don't know how you do that. From what you can tell, the door is already open from when you walked up, but there was one window that was way back here. So you are free to ponder in if you so desire, or walk right in just like Amir did.
I will just stand. I'll go in. Sure. We don't have time. Yeah, let's go. Checking in.
You walk in, and a creepy, like stale wind just sort of breezes past the back of your neck, making the hairs stick
Okay.
up. Yeah, it's creepy.
Cool.
You
Okay.
Minecraft cave.
You look around, and from what you can tell, this used to be a I won't say an inn, but it kind of was like an inn where people just gather and have some drinks if you are not here to stay, but just here for more like an event sort of thing. It's like an event center, but an event center in that
Event
day
hall,
and age.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
So there's just
Possible.
there's long empty tables, tons of mugs and cans and stuff that are just emptied and all over the place. Webs everywhere.
Okay. I think that's about it, right? I don't know if there's anything else I can interact with, or
That is
so the
what
point
you
and click
see.
adventure. This.
It's
I
a
don't
point
wish
and
to
click
do anything.
adventure. That's what D&D
Yeah.
is.
I don't think there's anything that I can mess with, right? Wish to. So I think there's just like, well, this place is clear. That's good. There are no bodies, right? No dead, freshly dead. So it being like a
Yeah.
cold cellar.
From what you can
Probably
tell,
about
there are
it.
no bodies here. No bodies.
Yep. So then I'm okay. I'll leave. I'll wait and I'll let everyone know that this room is clear.
You go out and you relay that information to Craig and Zeno. Nice. Amir, you head upstairs and you find what seems to be a ballista that wouldn't have been seen from the outside of the watchtower, but it's a big, like, man-sized ballista that is unloaded and has no ammo nearby at all. It's currently not tucked away, but like it's ready to be holstered up and used if necessary. And you see some bits of like shredded rope there. Maybe somebody was tied up, and what seems to be a torn letter. Just torn piece of parchment up there.
Wait, the ballista. Like you talking about like the big ass ones that like fucking used to siege shit. Okay. I'm gonna walk past that, and I want to go read the letter. Am I able to see if I'm able to read the letter actually? First.
You pick up this piece of parchment. It's torn, but from what you can decipher, it says something something battle, something something Hamon cost, something curse these, something evil mage, something something red robed figure with shallow skin, a shaved scalp, and a black tattoo on his forehead.
Interesting. Is it any person? Is it possible if I'm able to make out if I've seen this person before?
Yeah, I don't know. How do you see people's brains? Let's see if they remember knowledge.
Wait, what?
History. Like if I'm able to make out
History?
this person.
I want to say history, but like history is like all history.
Well, yeah, is this a known man or is this just some guy?
Was he someone of renown?
Yeah, like if he's like someone, like pretty famous or infamous.
Yeah, at most you'd known that you'd have seen him from the tattoo on his forehead, because you haven't seen anyone with one of those.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Tattoo.
see if we know tattoo. Tattoo's memorable.
It is my truth.
Tattoo of a spider.
The letter does not tell you what the tattoo like looks like at all. It just says that there was a black tattoo. It doesn't have any pictures or anything. Just says that there was a tattoo on his forehead.
Continue investigating. See if we can
I'm gonna hang on to the letter.
Alright. Craig, what you want to do? Investigate deeper. Follow Amir. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll head in with Amir. It was like a 2-story building.
Uh-huh.
Could be something hiding in there.
It's true, it's
taking a
true.
look at.
You go in. Yeah, roll me perception. You search around, but it doesn't seem like there's anything of use here other than exactly what Omir found. Just some open containers, a few like ropes and stuff that's been cut and tattered, and maybe one or two that are like ready to be used for binding people. Now what? Then what did you do?
The entire building?
No, that was just the downstairs. You gonna head upstairs?
On upstairs.
You head on upstairs. With that same 13, you notice that there's a towering figure with like claws.
Is that Amir?
Yeah. He's very nicely dressed.
Very nicely dressed.
Nice robes. Did you get those made?
Yes, I did get those made in the town.
You're wearing these when
I know a guy.
Is that all I find in this building? Just him?
Yeah, that's all you found with that 13. Tur-
I can head out.
Omir also relays all this information to you.
Did you find anything?
Omir?
Yes,
He said, what'd you find?
I have found this letter, and I hand him a note. Pretty much speaks of a battle that's happened here.
Well, I can pretty clearly see that a battle has indeed happened here.
Well, the paper to show for it.
We
Mister,
now have-
next time we go out, we're going outside.
All right. So both of you take the letter and just head back outside because I don't know what this interaction is.
You asked me what it was. I thought-
All right. Most
That's
awkward
all
thing
I
I've
found
ever
was the
seen.
letter.
Zeno, please save us. What do we
All I
do?
found was the letter.
You saved like my role's been sufficient. We
What-
can
what-
try
What
again.
are we gonna do? We adventure deeper into the town, city, place, thing.
I'm still not
I'm what?
convinced that we're not being watched here. We're in an open field right now. There's
He's
multiple
not
buildings.
convinced. Roll it. Very paranoid, like you've been jumped before. You'd search around to see if you find any traces that could have been some bandits. And
Find me something.
you do one of those, like you look to the left and you find nothing, you look to the right and there's nothing, you crouch down, just like shuffle through the dirt a little bit to make sure that there's nothing there, and you dust off your hands getting back up. But as you look up, you see Omir and Craig coming back down, and Craig holding this letter, just like piece of trash, like it just has no use for the letter. On the back of that letter that he's holding, you spot that there's a spider insignia scribed on the back.
Relay the message to them about the insignia on the back.
You do that.
You're assuming.
You also say that it looks similar to the one you found in the dungeon with the other bandits.
It's safe to say this place is definitely connected to them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
What about the ballista? Did anybody inspect the ballista?
Hmm?
No, we haven't inspected the ballista.
It's really quiet.
I would like to inspect the ballista.
All right.
I mean, I was gonna wait for you guys to do it. I can do it. It's okay. I was gonna see if you guys want to do it, you can go for it. It's fine.
Now I went for the letter first, so I didn't look at the ballista.
That's fine. I think
I
you
mean,
guys are gonna get to it.
It's a hidden ballista that's up there. It's huge. It must have some purpose, right?
You go up there and both of you examine the ballista and honestly, it doesn't seem like it was that hidden, but it's just been like scorched at the front of it. Like maybe something fiery went towards the front of it.
Is it out of commission or is it still usable?
It might be, but you don't know, Zeno, until you try and use it or something like that. For Erwan, you're like looking around the ballista while he's inspecting the ballista, and you see that there's like shards of glass on the ground and scorch marks all along the like side of what might have hit that ballista. So
it might be out of commission, is what you're saying.
Perhaps. Don't know. Do you try? Unless any of you have like ballista knowledge. Does anybody know how to use ballista? No?
What if I mean, we can always tinker with it. I have like bolts.
At times, it's been used to fight fucking dragons.
So anyway, your little bolts look like they are roughly
Too small. Yeah.
5 times too small. That's a man-sized ballista.
So what if I try to launch myself off the ballista?
Do you do this? Please let me know.
think that's death.
What?
That's not guaranteed death. No.
Well, I mean, I feel like.
It's probably at least a broken arm or leg.
Well,
That
I want to know
depends
where
on
they
how graceful he is.
Unless I can predict the trajectory without having to do that. Then I want to see where they were aiming to at least.
So do you ready the ballista?
Yes.
Roll it. Roll me a strength. Yeah, roll me a strength. All right, with great ease and huge pulsating biceps of blue satyr flesh, you like freaking pull down the rope that's supposed to hold each bolt. And you hear like a clicking sound as the rope like stays in place and it's ready to be fired. You then lift the ballista and it sort of rotates because it was on a like pivot sort of deal, and it rotates into the ready to fire position just over the wall, and it kind of swivels in a 90-degree fashion to hit anything to the left or the right of whatever's like in front of the castle, like where you guys just walked through down here. Now what?
So it seems like it's in commission still. What if I load one of my jars of jelly?
You load the jelly?
I wanna load a jar of jelly.
How many jellies you got?
I wanna say like one.
It's his one and only jar of jelly.
Only one jar of jelly?
I should have one because I remember using one, and it was
You
nothing
load.
happened.
You load the most potent jar of jelly that you've ever seen into the ballista.
Wait, why are you loading a jar of jelly into that?
Experimentation.
We will find out.
He's gonna make that jelly fly.
Roll me dex.
Is that really an archer thing? I guess.
Might be strength because of how large it is.
Dex is like finesse and like poise and anything with like real precision, you know. So that's why I'm saying Dex. It was strength to load it because it is a 2-part deal. 2-part deal. So you pull the trigger on your jelly loaded ballista, and as you hear the think of it releasing the rope, the jar was not big enough to fit the size of like a full-on bolt that goes there, and the jar like flips probably 40 times up into the air and splats back onto the ballista, and it is now an incinerated jelly covered jelly covered ballista.
Also, I think that Tink was more a twunk, don't you think? Right?
I think you thunk.
I think it's a kerplunk.
Maybe I could thunk. It could work. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've done my experimentation. I'm done here.
Please remove 1 jelly from your inventory.
I think that's all of it.
Was it ever even in there in the first place?
Hey, you never know, bruh. That jar of jelly might have saved your life once or twice.
You know, when I tried to eat it one time, you all you said was nice.
Not anymore.
Jelly.
But
Now
it's okay.
what?
That's pretty much how jelly works. I don't get full off of jelly. I don't feel any sort of sensations after jelly. If it was peanut butter, maybe. That's just jelly.
Just smacking on some peanut butter.
Jelly. It's not even this is the right era to have the ones that are filled with like fruits, like strawberries and stuff. It's just normie jelly.
Sploosh.
It's
Yep.
any substance in a jelly state.
Boosh. What's next? Erwan, what do you make of this? You just watched all of this unravel.
I suppose. Is there any way? I suppose I'm seeing this something launch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there
You saw it?
any way I can? I mean, I'm probably watching. I probably hear it. Yeah.
I'm
No,
pretty sure
you're just full on watching it because you heard the click of the
Yeah.
ballista getting ready, and you watched him pull the
these guys
trigger.
doing-
The jelly flipped up 40 times and crashed back down onto the ballista, and now you're just watching.
What's the point with listen, like to watch what's happening, like watch out in this, like watch north, eastern, you know? Is there any anyone else who's watching, or like any movement of bird fall or anything like that? Like someone, like maybe other people noticing that.
Roll perception.
Make a perception
See if
check?
anybody else saw
Yeah.
it.
Would you like to roll for me? Because I think that could be better. You just tell me, if you don't tell me the number, just tell me if it was good. Just tell me what I see.
I
something
can,
number.
yeah, but I was giving
Yeah.
it to you because it's your eyeballs. Unless you
Oh,
can't
okay.
roll, because
I can roll. No, I can roll. I just thought it'd be fun to see that. I've heard people sometimes have more fun when it's like the DM rolls perception, because it's just like what you see instead of I
Yeah.
rolled high, so I see everything, or I rolled low, and
I don't want to be
everything, so I
responsible for other people's blindness. Okay.
Nah, 16, easy game.
One of
Just
the
last
prime
time.
reasons
tell you that you
reasons
saw
I'm not
that.
rolling everyone's one of the
Stop
prime
that.
reasons I'm not rolling perception for everyone else is that if you got nothing and I'm not telling you the number or anything, then it's just like, what do I see when I'm inside this castle? And I'm like, let's see. Roll. Nothing.
No,
The end.
you
Like-
That's it.
I'm so good at
You give a
seeing.
simplistic description of like the walls and
Nothing.
the tile and that kind of stuff,
That's
Maybe
a
some designs of lines and how you can
Yo, Mag, you an interior decorator?
No.
Yeah.
I have, yes, because
Yeah.
I have a degree in concept art, so technically yes.
That
You,
is,
you have
that's
a
the word.
concept of interior decoration.
I
Make it up.
I create the concept of interior decoration and then it's acted upon shortly after. So yes. Question mark. The stuff that I designed, it was made like right after I to say it. But anyway,
Do Burger King?
I don't.
I did get a 16, so.
Good. I don't think anyone heard or saw you, and you didn't
At
really
least that's
see
what I
anyone
think.
watching you.
Okay, I think we're probably safe.
You may have
Okay.
heard something skitter across to the north, though. But it was so.
Okay.
It's like a
was
sunny,
vague, yeah.
like lightly windy day. It could have been
Yeah,
anything.
it could also be animals in the area, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose. Okay.
So I mean, you hear it,
Well-
but you don't pay it any mind, really.
Yeah.
Who does that roll to? Craig?
Mm-hmm. Am I still on top of the roof of that one building?
No, you and Omer walk down with your piece of parchment.
No, I just had forward more. I see. I'm assuming that's that courtyard, sort of on the right side. Is there the west side of this whole area? I'd like to make my way in that general direction.
You come on up to
So
the junction here, and on your way to the junction, you notice that there is a well right here, and a not dusty but very not clean sign. It's got like moss. It's been rained on for maybe a year or two. It's about ready to fall over as well. So we're just halfway hanging there.
Can I read the sign?
If you clean the sign, yes.
I'd like to attempt to gently clean the weak sign.
The weak sign. As a stone Goliath too.
I've got it's like paper.
I very gently try and clean the sign. Well, what would you roll to clean the sign? Roll me dex. All right, you
Speaking
You-
going.
you rip off like a piece of like, I don't want to say your clothes. If you want to use your clothes, do you want me to rip apart your clothes?
No, I was just gonna try and use my hands to like brush off them.
All right, you use your
I
hand.
wasn't trying to do anything like major. Like I was gonna try to fashion a brush out of a random twig in a part of my sleeve.
I was just gonna say you rip off a piece of your like, cause you're wearing like a sort of poncho sort of deal. So I was just gonna say rip off a piece of that and just wipe it off, wipe off the sign.
I need
But
one.
that's fine. You use your hand and you wipe across that sign, and the grooves in your fingers sort of peel at one of the splinters, and it turns into one of those not splinters. It turns into one of those you just crack the sign in half splinters.
Maybe someone less destructive should attempt to piece those parts together and see if they can read anything.
Hey Omir, would you like to help him?
Yes, I will help him.
Help this man.
Allow me
Dex
to help
check.
you.
Dex check. Omir with the 22 takes one half of the sign and cleans it, and that half says WL well. And then you take the other half and clean it, and it says Old O. Piecing the sign back together, it says Old Owl Well. And you recall Agatha, the witch from before, saying something briefly about that well.
Anything with that information?
I'm gonna bet that no one remembers anything about the well.
I don't remember shit. No.
Same.
I could like a refresher. For
All right.
Sorry.
I think they spent majority of the time trying to steal items or get items off her.
It's kind of what happened, yeah. Well, she said that she used to work underground in the castle, and that the well was kind of a way to that underground area where she worked.
Is the well big enough to fit a stone Goliath, a giant owl creature, and a satyr?
Probably me.
Is it wide enough to fit
That-
three of these creatures?
That is a good question, my stone Goliath friend. Yes. Barely.
It's a tight fit.
Yes. But everything is. You are not surprised.
Yeah. Everywhere that ain't outside is typically a tight fit.
Mm-hmm. So, after Omir, you help him with the sign and piece it together. I imagine that you gave the sign back to Greg and looked to your left and right to the other branching paths that lead outwards. Both trails become very old and overgrown, with the lanes like dilapidated, same as the buildings, just choked in vines and brush and just very unkept, because it's just growing back to what nature had intended it to be. To your right side, it's more like a hill, and it goes upwards. So you're at the lower end of the hill, and at the top there's more towers, and it leads to what seems to be more towards the castle. Or a castle. I put two and two together. It's probably the castle.
All right. Hello.
Yo.
Alright. So we move down to the castle.
You can move along, or I can roll over. You can wait for the group to regroup, and you guys can head out like that. Whatever you want to do.
I'll wait for the group to grow up as a squad.
Papa Zeno,
Yep,
how's it going with the jelly experiment?
that's done here. Just regroup. I already did what I wanted to do.
All right.
Alright, we should probably just get going.
Yep. You both head out back to the group. You guys see the branching path, and you see what I just told Omir, with the paths sort of diverging, but they're also old and decrepit, just like the buildings.
Pog.
Mm-hmm. Very Pog, unless you live there. Not Pog.
Pog.
Very unpog. So, lads, adventure, not adventure? Let's hear it.
Adventure, let's go.
Let's do it. Adventure.
Go somewhere, check something out. Let's see it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go check
I'm
out,
for
like, deeper into-
straight yeeting down the well.
Yeah, let's go through that well. I mean, you remember
Actually,
the
I don't
well,
know.
right?
Let's just go like the well down.
Prepared.
What does everybody think?
I'll cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Is
Once you
that
see.
okay?
Yep. Go ahead and do
Is
it.
the well magical?
Is the well magical? Or is
I'm
there
trying to
magic?
clear whoever just scribbled clean across my frickin'.
Who's scribbled? What do you mean? Where? Where's the
I'm
scribble?
just gonna disable all the privileges. Alright,
Has someone
sick.
drawn
Alright, please
something?
continue.
Is there any is the well magical? With
Do you sense it with your arcanic abilities? No. No.
Yeah.
Seems very normal.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Was that all, or you guys want to?
Yeah, we just going through the well.
Y'all going through the well?
Yeah.
Is there a better way to get down there without jumping down the well?
There are alternate ways. Sure. It's the rest of the map.
Some other way, but it's much farther away.
I hear the things that you guys are saying, but I would like if you guys declared your intent
Talk
of
to each other.
like an
Oh,
action,
no, I
Probably.
any
I-
action or
yeah.
conversation. Like,
Omir
apologize.
jumped down the well.
all right, Omir, you jumping down.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Before I jump down,
I mean, I
want
think
to
climbing,
falling
please.
ability.
Sit ropes. Sit ropes.
Yeah.
I would like to find a safer way down, needing a rather larger figure
Down.
and not as spry as these guys.
I'm going down.
I mean, if you want to go down that well, fine, but just try to scale it
I
down,
mean,
maybe.
one is already gone. I'm
It
gonna
seems like,
use my larger body to slow myself by pushing against the walls.
yeah, it seems like you can slow yourself down by, like the same way if you tried to climb up a well and there was nothing to climb with, you could use some of the rocks that are deformed and sort of out of position a little bit to try and scale your way up, or same way if you're going down, or you could have your back pressed against the wall with your feet against the adjacent wall and just sort of go up or
You
down,
mean like in
like Spy Movie.
Cusco in the movie?
Yep,
No, the
exactly
Cusco
like
movie.
that.
The
Yep,
llama movie.
yep.
Yeah.
The
I think
llama
you
movie.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie involving.
Precisely.
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
the only lever that was pulled was one that was
Emperor's New
full of
Groove,
jelly.
right? Yeah.
No levers were harmed in the making of this jelly-filled ballista. Who's going down? Everybody? Nobody? One Omir?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Right. As of right now.
Yeah, I'm incorrect.
If anybody
I mean,
else
I'll
is
go down too, I
trying
suppose,
to
but you know.
I guess we'll just follow down, jump down with Omir.
Jump,
I'll
jump.
look down, yeah. I'll go down. I suppose
Alright.
no one's like following us or watching us, right? Making our way down, yeah. So
Alright.
sure, I'll jump. Oh,
Make a
jump, but you know.
underground.
Alright. So the order was Omir, Irwan, then Zeno, then Craig. So
I was second one to jump down.
I think
Okay.
he was second.
I
I was
didn't.
third.
You
I
didn't
think
say you
third or
were
fourth.
jumping down though. You said you were gonna do your back against the wall.
Climb,
thing.
yeah, I'll climb. I'll climb it, yeah. Go slow.
I saw Omir go down. And I was like, bet, I'm in this bitch.
Yeah. Omir
I
jumped.
It's Omir, then what's his name? O'Reilly, then me.
I use my slow fall ability, so I don't fall as fast.
I mean,
The heck is that?
it's not like that. It's not like, oh look, gravity don't work. No, it's like you're actively like sliding the wall. You know, you're doing a wall slide down.
Oh, okay, I thought y'all made me like, swanton bomb.
No. No, my training made it so I could like break physics. No, you're actively trying to slow your fall and delay yourself before you hit the ground.
Okay. Okay.
He
It's
just
sort of like how you do
Kirby
action
falls
falls.
down after inhaling a bunch of
Yeah.
air. He just flaps
Yeah.
his way
No.
down.
Alright.
It's not how it works, unfortunately.
Scale down.
Dang, tough. Yeah, you sort of ninja slide between wall to wall, decreasing your rate of acceleration, gracefully landing at the bottom. At the bottom, you find that there was a ladder that should have been in the well, but was not in the well, as if they pulled it out so that way no one else would come down. You move to the side to get closer to the ladder, and Craig, with your backsliding thing, you sort of shimmy your way down the chimney and
Push
drop
my
right next to Amir,
like so.
except striking like Superman sort of pose with one fist into the ground.
Oh, superhero landing! Superhero landing!
Yeah, it was a
Woo!
superhero landing. It was sick. Next
God,
was
this is so bad for me.
Erwan, and he falls directly onto his face, and once he gets back up, you see these same god rays, but down in the tunnel. It's just like, God damn, that's a handsome man. As he gets
Good.
back up.
Good.
And,
Exactly. Good.
yeah.
Thank you.
Next, and then Zeno. You do what Craig
You
did.
know what? When
You kind of do what Craig did, but you landed on your hooves. You just sort of just up straight, like you weren't even falling down. Nothing to see here.
That's good.
Ain't no
is
struggle.
It okay if, okay, that's good. Is it okay if I streak my hair back and cast another spell that I can do?
Yeah. Yeah.
The health spell.
Yeah. Classic
The, was it
preparations.
False life. False life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Here, hold on. Let me get the spell card. The spell cards take so long to load. What the fuck?
Roll it. Roll it.
Okay. False life. There you go. I gain 7 health, 7 temporary HP.
Who are you giving that to yourself or to someone?
I'm gonna give that to myself. Yes.
I'm starting to suspect that I was onto more bullshittery. So I'm going to adjust the story slightly, because we aren't supposed to go down the well. But we're down the well. This is what we're doing
We
now.
weren't
This is our
supposed to
life.
go down the well.
We weren't supposed to.
We're in the bitch. We're
I mean, the well could also just be like just a well. Sometimes the well
I
is
was
a well.
I
Yeah,
was
but we've already been
exploring the
told.
bullshittery in my mind, the book of bullshit, right? I have the book, it's in my mind. And you go down the well, and there's some other stuff.
There could be entrances to other places. So
No,
that's
there
fine.
is. There is. It's in the book.
Yep.
It's just not in the real book. That's the thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's no map for this, but I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was. Is there an actual location here?
Yes.
Yes, but also yes.
No.
No.
Fun off the top of the dome.
So light sources. It's kind of dark down here, other than what the well is provided you, lovely adventurers. And
you
extremely
got
handsome faced adventurers. This is all we got. It's very dark.
Anyone got a light spell?
Let me double check.
Or,
I do
or is,
not,
there like a, or is
unfortunately.
there like a lantern in our like adventure?
Actually, yes, I
Yeah.
can. I can use
You should
precision.
have lanterns.
I could light a torch. You know, I could magically light a torch. Haha.
That could be a thing.
I do that.
Magic light. It's better than
Magic.
light.
No, it just
It's
sometimes
different than
just
regular
gets
light.
warm. Here, I'll pass you the torch if you want to use it, light the way.
Can you make more than one?
I mean, do you have more than one torch?
I don't know.
You can cast it on anything, right?
I mean, I can prestidigitation is a very fun spell. Here, I'll click it and use the effect.
That's something that you should have did. Yeah.
I don't think Predestination can make.
It's just-
lantern
it's-
or, like,
this is
fire.
the
Like,
most-
It's like you could make the sparkles.
I can make sparkles, but I can light flame. Like you can say lit. You know.
No.
Race cars
No.
don't need headlights because the track.
The way it went is you took a torch and you didn't light it, but you did illuminate it completely.
I did illuminate it. Yeah.
That's all that
It'll last
worked.
for an hour.
The torch isn't lit,
You
but yes,
didn't do
it is
anything to it.
illuminated for sure. Just shining rays of light, like a light bulb, but it's not a torch.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
touched up.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's very safe to hold for sure.
Yeah.
So did you make more than one? What happened here?
I think.
Wait, are we saying that once?
I think I can only do one at a time. I think it's only one at a time, my man. Sorry. Only one. It's fine. Here, you hold on to it.
I believe we should have.
I'm double checking. I think you only have one effect.
We have a torch.
Good enough.
Yeah, we have torches.
Take good old fashioned torch, good old fashioned tinderbox. Spark me up some light.
Oh no. No, it says you can light up
Yeah,
you
can light
instantaneous
it.
light.
I know.
Or snuff.
Light, yeah.
You can snuff
light
stuff
the-
too. That's OP.
Yes, I can turn off fires too, yeah. So
You're
it's
the
better if I do it to
spooky
one
one.
object. In case we need to turn off the lights.
You instantaneously clean or soil an object.
Okay.
This is a. What is this spell? Why does it like? Why is it the light switch to anything you want to use? It makes it instantly clean or
The
dirty.
light
It makes it
switch.
on or off. It makes it warm or cold or flavored.
Flavored.
It's supposed to,
Could've made
honestly,
that jelly
honestly,
pretty
this
good.
is a generic. This is the spell that you would take, right, to be like a powerful, like to. This is a smart man spell. This is a spell that makes you like an everlasting like wizard. Hey, you want to lie and say, you know, I can poison your foods and make you die? This is what you take. This is the
Okay.
easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Why actually poison people when you could just make them feel like it's actual poison?
Yeah, you placebo
You
them
know?
effect to death.
Fake.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
So yeah. How do you light this torch? Do you do it my way and you just straight up give illumination to the torch, or do you light it with fire?
I do it my way. Yeah, I do it the fun way.
Yeah.
I'll
All right.
I'll do it the way you said. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
write or light a regular torch. If I ever need
Yeah,
to
if you
put
wanna
it out,
light a
I'll
second
just do
torch,
it like
that's
it's
fine.
a fucking match between my big ass hands.
That's fine.
It's
I
true.
do make my prestidigitation. I do try to make it my fire look bigger though.
Oh,
Just a
All right,
little
bro. I ain't a cloud
Yes,
chaser.
sir.
well. All right. It's a contest.
That's fair.
It's a contest. All right.
It's a contest, and I won. Magic.
Handsome man has some handsome fire.
Yep.
It's true. You and your little Calcifer there are just like singing and dancing, and you dance your way over to what seems to be a hallway, except it is boarded off with wooden like planks. They look like they've been
Should we try?
inscribed a little bit.
Oh, geez, more writing. Last time I was involved with the writing, it didn't go well. Someone should like read that.
That's true.
I mean, I can read
Hey,
it.
Magic
sure,
Fire
what does
Man,
it
go,
say?
go read some magic lettering.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Is it in common?
It is in common.
Magically read it.
Cool. I'll read it.
All right. It says, "Don't dead open inside."
Really?
Yep.
Pog?
Is there anywhere else to go?
Nope.
Nope. It's either attempting to get back up the well or through the boards.
Yep. That's what it
Alright,
seems
through the
like. It
door.
seems like this is somewhat of a secret passage.
I'm
All right. Going through the
busting
door.
through that wall unless someone wants to do it a little more quietly.
I mean, yeah.
I will
I
do it
think
more
we should do it
quietly.
quietly.
I want to go around quietly. Can I go through the door quietly? Like,
Of
you know,
course. Roll me stealth.
Again. Okay.
And tell me if there is a specific way you'd like to. Otherwise, I will bullshittery. I got a whole book of it.
Is there? Wait. So is there? There's no other entrance. We have to go through the door, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a secret passage. It's meant to be, you know, not vast and like crazy like an entire underworld. it's just small secret
there's
passages.
really not much other way to go through the door besides going through the door. Kind of like crack the door open, peek, and then like kind of roll into
Roll.
like darkness, kind of.
I don't know what that second part was about, but roll stealth. Okay.
12.
you hear this little ka-chink and use one of your clawed fingers to sort of pry off the nails that were in the boards and sort of remove piece by piece of the boards and toss them to the side. With each piece that you sort of tear off, you can hear a bit of like, you know, wood creaking and not snapping, but it's just sort of crackling a little bit as you take it off of the walls, opening your passageway. It is now clear to go proceed.
All right then.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess. Can I make sure a room is clear?
You can take whatever illuminated device you have on hand or someone else has.
You want
Ask
to take
him.
my torch? It might,
Wait, does my dark vision not work?
It does, yes.
We just have dark vision.
Okay, yeah. So just look around.
Yeah. So who can see in the dark?
I can see in the dark. Who else?
Anybody else? Dark vision? A little bit of elvish blood, maybe?
Where do you check on
I
your
feel like
character
I
to see
might have
if
dark
you
vision.
This is why you check your character page and write all this stuff down for situations like this.
Well, I wasn't sure. I can't find it on my character page. That's
It's
the
a
problem.
racial trait.
Ah.
If you are elvish blood, then you likely have dark vision.
I think you have.
You are a stone.
I do not.
Stone.
I only have.
Goliath,
I don't.
think
I
you have
don't
it.
suffer
not
penalties
have
for being at high altitudes, and I have resistance to cold damage. I ain't got nothing.
Can this help
Yeah.
me? I don't need a
That's-
sweater, do
that
I?
is- that is my racial thing.
I see.
So no, I got me a torch. That's all. That's all.
Yeah,
it is.
Zeno, Erwan, how's the vision looking?
I ain't got it.
Does the satyr not have it?
You do not.
I did
Apparently.
not. I just checked. Am I racial traits?
That's tough.
I can move faster though, cause I got hooves.
Why is your page? You don't have any of your racial traits on here. Crazy.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Not one. You don't have a single one of them on there. Sick. I'm gonna go with no, and I hope that you update your racial page so that way we both know what's happening. Omir, you can see just fine. Do you proceed?
I do proceed. Wait, can I roll perception to see if there's anything in the rooms at all?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception to make sure everything's clear and to see if there's nobody hiding at all.
All right. Almost as if you can see in the complete darkness. You can see in the complete darkness. You see that there is it seems like it's a long straightforward corridor that doesn't seem to have openings on the sides at all. Just sort of leads straight and then banks off into another direction, like upwards or to the north. Not upwards in elevation, but upwards in direction.
Okay. I'll let everybody know that the room is clear.
You
And-
also can tell that it is about the size as the well. It does not look like you guys can go buddy buddy side by side. It has to be one by one. Please tell me the order of which you guys proceed.
Hello. Well, obviously I'm first.
Yep.
But
Well, if you want to, you haven't gone through yet. So
I can go
I
second.
opened the door. I thought I opened the door. I said I opened the door and walked in.
you opened it, yeah.
I said I walked in. Or went in our roll.
Well, you stopped to take a look, unless you're just walking through and just telling people what you see. It's not a room, it's like a long corridor. So
Oh, okay. Oh.
so you going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Alright, who's next?
I said I'll go second.
Zeno second. Who's
I
next?
should probably go last or second last.
Erwan? Erwan. All right, cool. He's third. He's third.
All right.
Leave big tanky boy at the back. All right, so he heads off in third place. The turn order is Omir, Zeno, Erwan, Craig. You guys head on into the darkness with your torches at the back and your night vision at the front. Zeno blind. You only see what's behind you, and you can sort of sense Omir's presence from the body heat that he gives off, and just sort of like listening because it's very close quarters. You can hear what's in front of you. So you take a couple steps forward and you hear a little bit of creaking, a few drips here and there, so very eerie like sounds, but nothing to be too disturbed about. And then you hear a crash. Then you hear a loud crash. Then you hear another crash from in front of you and realize that that first crash was behind you. And yeah, you hear a few groans here and there, and the room starts to chill up a little bit as it seems like you guys are no longer alone.
And what was gonna happen sooner or later, it just happened sooner.
Fair. I just have
Yeah.
No.
I do have something though. So
You
it looks
guys-
like on stream, I don't know. I don't think stream is seeing what we see.
I don't
Stream is
know.
frozen. Like at least on stream.
Oh, it is.
Like it's not doing our movement. Like I didn't get to check stream, but yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right, sick.
Oh,
Oh,
Johnny,
there it is. Now it's
what's your
live.
guys'
Now it's
mind,
live.
Johnny?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Johnny.
okay. I'm not looking at stream anymore. I'm sorry. Because there might be
Wait,
some
hold that
information
Magnum
I
Light
shouldn't
for
be
me.
looking at.
Actually, hold on. I'm about to buy it.
Let me know if you need any help.
Save,
on it.
save, over. Oh, I updated it. Should be fine now. Right? Right? Is it good now? Or- Looks good to me. So yeah, a few zombies come piling down in front and behind you and sort of come down the hall that you guys are in. Erwan and Zeno, roll me
Initiative?
Dex.
Oh. Just Dex?
Yep, just Dex.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
Take a Dex check, yeah? Hold on.
Dex.
Is that right? No, that didn't do it right. Hold on. I hit the red text. There you go. 7. We both got 7. I hate it here. I have +1 to Dex. How much do you have to Dex? I say than the monk who has more higher Dex than me.
Enough mine was
Talking
modified.
to me? Talking to me?
Yeah. Yeah, you have more higher Dex than
Oh,
me.
yeah. Yummy rolled that.
You go
Yeah,
first.
Yummy rolled X for you.
Yeah, you go first. I rolled the same number as you.
That was me.
Wait, that's Johnny Zeno.
Oh, Zeno, sorry. Who do you, Zeno, do you have higher Dex than me? You do, right? I have 12.
There's no competition here, but you should
Oh,
have
okay, then
rolled
I've
your
got
Dex.
16.
Yeah,
Well, I rolled a 7, so.
I see.
I've got a cool 16.
That's fine. So both of you were a little too slow to react, and the
Okay.
walls sort of have a few hands poking through there, and they grab at your feet.
Okay. Gross.
A few hands start trying to grip and grab through. Erwan, they're sort of grabbed at a few drapes of your very loose clothing. It does not seem like you chose the
dare they?
appropriate outfit for this adventure.
That's bullshit. Don't lie to
And
me. Okay.
Zeno, they're grabbing at your hooves and at your like the it's I want to say horns, but like yeah, I'll just say horns. They're grabbing at your horns too. It's just it seems like you're just surrounded
You can
from all
knock people. You
angles.
can knock people.
Is that right? I'd like to cast a spell.
Okay. We'll see about that in a minute. Omir. You know,
Yes, sir.
you hear and see the a few zombies coming in from in front of you. So let me place them for you. That's my button. It's been a minute since I did this. There we go.
So is this thing attacking us or is it grappling us?
It's grappling till you break a loose.
Okay.
One more move.
Okay.
Oh, they close by, close by.
So since we don't have a map, I'm just gonna sort of place them a few spaces back towards where they would be in relation to where you guys are.
Okay.
But from what you can hear, Craig, you heard 3 thuds as they fell behind you, but you can only see one from where you're standing. And Omir, you can see 2 of them dead ahead of you.
So funny.
Oh, that's not fun.
It's not Pog. It's very not Pog. You hate to see it when it's very not Pog.
What's the opposite of Pog?
Mm-hmm. Omir, what do you do?
Zombies are the opposite of Pog.
Okay, so clearing battle. So I'm going to. Oh, so I gotta fight. So I'm gonna look at 2 in front of me, and I'm gonna cast my Breath of the Dragon in a laser of icicle. You know,
Like Madara?
spray. Like what do you mean, like Madara?
So just casting it? Just sitting around
Oh,
everything
like
in front of you?
you know, just
Moderate.
moderate. You said moderate?
I said Madara. Like
Madara.
Naruto?
No, not like Madara. I'm just gonna like just shoot a beam of, you know, just ice, like ice laser from my mouth, pretty much.
Ice bait.
Say from your mouth? What is this spell? Please ping it. Ping it in chat so we can read it.
Wait, what happened?
He's doing some sort of ice breath.
He doing some magic. I don't know what he doing.
Breath of the Dragon.
No, I think it's his dragon thing that he.
Is that a
it's
racial
subclass? It's a subclass.
Doing some
Yeah.
magic.
It's a do you have a dragon?
I don't
You
know.
took the dragon monk, right?
I think it's because I said cast. I meant, you know, gonna use my Breath of the Dragon.
Yeah.
It still is a sort of a spell. That's why it was a casting time.
Well, no, I put it as a spell. It just doesn't really have casting time. Just for you to use.
It does.
It
Take one action.
does, but it's one that you don't gotta worry about. It's only one. So you are casting this in a straight line, right?
Yep.
You do that. You. What type of damage? You said ice.
Yeah, ice.
Ice damage. you I told you something about the elements before. I said that I would
I
make them
think
more
you said
reactive.
that you're gonna make them up on whatever.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
make them
know.
more reactive.
Yeah.
So in this instance, your cold did this damage. Let me see how much damage it did. First, kicking off the fight with some frosty breath. Let's see.
Well, yes, he did. You gotta make the saving throw.
Yeah, I'm
Dexterity
trying to
saving
see.
throw.
I'm rolling this with my real dice. Set Dex. So let's see if they got any modifiers real quick. Oh man, zombies are horrible. They got negatives on everything. But y'all figured that out last fight. It's against your key save DC. So what's your key save DC?
This key save DC is. Oh shit. Did I write down the spell for ability for you? No, right?
What you said? My key saving is 14.
That's the damage that it
Oh,
did.
his key save is 14.
No, my key save.
No, he takes
did
it
7
takes
damage.
7.5. Takes 7 damage.
It takes 7 damage, and then half that.
And half of it on the save.
If they make it, they make it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure why it says damage then. That may need to get rewritten.
There's code to replace the 14, because your key save is gonna go up. You know.
Okay.
So there's a special code you can do.
I think it's
Here,
different.
I'll give you the code for it. Hold on.
Either way, one of them failed, and the other one failed. All right. So both failed and took 7.5 damage.
No, they just take 7 damage and take half of it on failure.
Half damage on failure. Okay. Yeah, that's yeah, that needs a little adjusting. A little bit of adjusting, but all right. They both take 7 damage of frosty breath. It does not have any elemental reactions from what you can tell because they are undead and already cold.
Not to slow down the
They've
momentum
been
or anything,
underground
but I would
in a
like
cave.
to wrap up soon.
For presumably.
Yeah, I just checked the time. I was like, man. Unless y'all want to stop it here and we do combat and stuff next time. It's fine with me. My voice is already hurts.
Oh, if your voice hurts. No, it's all based on you, dude.
It's up to you. Oh, Johnny said he don't wrap it up soon, so. You said what happened?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling for the record.
What'd you say, O'Reilly?
Does anyone have to and or want to leave?
I think John
Oh,
wants to wrap
here, put this in.
Pretty sure.
Put this in. Put this in if you want to get your key save as a more localized number. I put it in chat.
Okay.
I guess I'll just cut it off here because I already know that combat and stuff is just gonna be a minute.
It's gonna take some time, yeah.
Enemies are definitely more difficult, and you guys are in a more precarious situation.
That's very true.
Oh, they are.
And we might have some.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I guess
Oh,
GG.
Howard.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe to Erwan.
Oh yeah, do you want me to put my link?
No.
No,
no, I don't.
I don't think so. Well, I'm already doing it. What? What do you mean?
This guy said, Erwan fans rise up in my chat. Somebody time him out. Somebody time him
Why
out.
would you try me out? Monster! I'd blast yours. You can blast mine in my chat anytime.
You're timed up for the next 10 minutes.
How dare you?
There are people in your chat.
There are people here.
I'm sorry.
Either way.
Believe it.
Will our heroes make it out of this zombie-infested castle? Will we find out why there's so many zombies? Because this is not that genre of
Where's
film.
the donut button? I'm donut walling.
Find out
Hold
next
on.
time on next Tuesday or next Tuesday or next Tuesday, like this session was.
Where's my donut wall button?
Everyone have a nice
Riot.
night. We'll pick
We
up
riot.
where we left off some point. Yeah, bye. Bye.
That
Bye.